Inaugural.
Inaugural.
I'm not even sure about spelling. Inaugural. First. That'll do. Hello and welcome to our whisky tasting channel. I'm Jen.
My name's Rachel.
And we're trying another whisky this evening.
What are we trying?
We're trying a really exciting one.
Tell me!
Torabhaig.
Oh, that's Skye.
So, yes.
Yes.
So the second ever legal whisky distillery on Skye, and it's their first release.
So the very first one.
This is the first release, yeah. So we got one bottle of this.
Yeah.
And we faithfully sold it to one of our customers. And so, yeah, we never got to try any. But thank you very much, Terry Nelson.
Terry, what a lad.
Terry gave us a little sample of it, so we're having a wee try of it this evening.
I'm excited.
Shall I pour?
So it's peated whiskey.
Yeah, it's peated. It's heavily peated.
Mm-hmm.
So
do you know PPMs or that? No.
I do.
You do?
I do. I've got PPM. So they've actually been really quite specific with their PPM.
Mm-hmm.
So they have PPM before and after, which you don't very often get.
Oh, I love that. How did they measure it after?
I don't know.
We can find that out.
I
love
if
that.
anyone can tell us as well, like I really want to know more about measuring PPM.
I love that because I feel like I don't know, most distilleries don't do that. Means it's not a readily available measure to use.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool.
So it's 55 to 60 ppm.
Okay.
In the barley, and then they measure it when it comes down to 16.
Right. Okay. Wow.
So I don't really know even how to compare that to other.
Well, because you don't have a measure of any other ones.
No.
It's very light.
It is very light, so no colouring, no chill filtering.
Great. 46.
Oh, 46%. Yep. And yeah, so this is the second ever licensed distillery on Skye.
That is very cool.
There's been a lot of illicit stills over the years. And so the first time their stills ever ran was in 2017.
Right, okay.
I went to do a tour of this distillery probably 2019, I think. So they didn't have it. They had whiskey to sell because they also own a bottling company. But they had no whiskey for us to taste. But I think we tried the new make experiment. I don't remember.
What bottling company is it they have? Do you know? Is it a common
Insert here. It's the lesser known one.
Right. Okay.
I will put it
here
after. I can't remember.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, so this is 3 to 4 years old.
Okay.
So, and this is their inaugural release. So yeah, 100 barrels.
Oh, just wow.
Just 100 barrels. Yeah. So that's like a fairly decent normal batch. That's got a really savoury smell.
Yeah, it's quite I'm getting a wee bit of pear actually, a wee bit of pear drops.
Oh yeah.
Totally get like more that salty coastal, salty smoke.
There's something really herbal like thyme or oregano or
There
something.
totally is, now you said that, yeah, like oregano or parsley.
Yeah.
Like salted parsley.
Oh, like garlic bread.
Oh. A whiskey like garlic bread is a dangerous
whiskey. That's a dangerous whiskey.
It smells lovely.
So it's been all in bourbon cask as well. On their later distillations, they've upped it to 75 ppm.
I love that. Seaweed and sourdough.
I saw that.
Did you see that? I saw that. What do you mean you saw that, Rachel? It was your hand. I was like, oh! Seaweed and sourdough.
Yeah, seaweed and sourdough.
And butter.
Butter!
It's seaweed,
salted butter?
Salted butter on sourdough with seaweed on top.
That's really hard to say after however many drams we've had this evening. Slange.
It's like water.
I was going to say.
It's so light.
It's like seawater.
It is like peaty seawater.
But not as salty as seawater.
Oh, it's quite salty actually at the end.
It is quite salty, but
not quite obviously. Seawater is
yeah,
very,
that's
very
too salty, but it is watery in a nice way. I like that.
Dead light, very light. A really good whiskey too. If you don't like peated whiskey, like try this one. Cheese. I feel like that would love it with cheese.
Vegan applewood smoked.
That's literally the exact one I was thinking of when you said that. Wow.
Oh, I've never tasted a whiskey so watery yet tasty.
I feel like a lot of the flavour is in the finish rather than in the body of it. Like a lot of the flavour. You drink it, you're like, am I drinking whiskey? And then all of a sudden you're like, yes, I am drinking whiskey, and then that's where all the flavour comes.
I wonder if that'll change as it gets older.
Yeah, definitely. In the middle that'll fill out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have much initially. I really like it though.
There's a lot in the smell though, to be fair.
It's very, very island. That's going to be a really, really good island dram.
Do you think they're planning just to make all peated? Or
I think so.
Just peated?
I don't think they're planning to make any
I like
unpeated.
that.
Although that would make a really interesting unpeated.
I know,
well.
where would the flavour come from? Because it feels a lot of that is peat right
a
now.
lot of the flavour is peat, yeah.
There is pear and other stuff going on there, but that's unusual.
Maybe at the moment, because it's not as aged, the peat's kind of taking over a little bit. It's almost got a kind of cola.
A wee cola sweetness or something?
Yeah, or like that kind of herbal.
Nice. Yeah. We'd drink again, excited to try that.
Excited to try more, yeah, definitely.
It is lovely though, it's dead umami. Dead umami.
Yes.
Seaweedy umami.
Sushi.
Sushi, like, that's a whiskey to have with sushi.
Yeah,
We're not
really
sushi
good.
experts, but like,
No.
From what I know.
I've made some.
I've never.
Oh,
You're more of an expert than me.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
And come back next time. Slange.
Slange.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. You can catch us on social media as well at The Grail Tastings. Slange, and see you next time.
Salted butter on sourdough with seaweed on top. Slange.